Well, we're just outside Northallerton, about 5 or 6 miles outside Northallerton, and we're at what is Mount Grace Priory. It's one of the silent priories where the monks actually lived in total silence. Again, obviously it's a ruin. It was founded in 1398, 1399 when it was founded, and lasted a couple of 100 years. The last actual monks left here in 1539, when there's Dion, sat there. So the last monks left in 1539, when obviously they handed over the priory and all its land to good old Henry VIII. Yeah, so it only lasted a couple of 100 years, but and then obviously it went into private ownership then. Probably break my neck walking, walking and filming at the same time. There are models actually in the main house, which is there, showing you what it looked like. Well, what they think it looked like before it was left to go into rack and ruin. Now around here, these little doorways you see actually led, each of these doorways led to a cell. Each monk had their own cell. In that cell they had a bed, a toilet, or latrine as they called it, and somewhere to eat, somewhere to pray, somewhere to sleep, and food was brought around and stuck through these little holes for the monks to eat, and then they'd leave their cell a couple of times a day and go to the church there, you know, for various prayers and Benedictines and stuff like that. So what a life. And I mean, they did it all day long, you know, every single day, year after year, you know. I guess that's what they chose to do. I'm hoping this might be one of the cells, because they are big cells. They're not tiny little cells, they're quite big. Not what you imagine as a cell. Yep, there you go. There's a monk's cell. Pause and have a little look if you want to. And there's a bit of right on it. Pause if you want to. And this was originally where the food was put in, and he would take it from around there. Okay, we're going to take a look inside one of these cells. As I say, they're massive, but don't forget this, each one was for one monk only, and this was his life. We have this empty room here. I'm not sure what this is. It could have been storeroom, or maybe it was the toilet, latrine, who knows. Okay. And here's the main room. There's his room for study. A room for prayer. You can't see in here very clearly. That looks to be, yep, that's his bed. So that's the room for sleeping in. And there's some stairs up there. I'll tackle those in a minute. And then down here, this may be his storeroom. He had a little garden. They all had gardens. You might think to yourself, well, this is quite an impressive, like, self-contained flat, and it probably is really. It's probably their self-contained flat of the day in the 1400s. But you've got to remember that he's all on his own. If you look down there, you could see the hole where they'd put the food in outside, and you'd go and grab the food from the inside here, because this door would have been locked. He would have been locked in. That's why he's got his own bit of garden. He would have been locked in and only let out when it's time for prayers. We're going to tackle this, and maybe I might regret this, but still have a go. They are steep. In fact, I think I'm going to Leave my stick behind. You shouldn't hear me scream and oh my God, they are steep. In fact, I'm not going to go up there that steep. It looks like there's just one little room up there, which I don't know what it'd be used for, I'm sure. But I'm not going to even attempt it, because those stairs are incredibly narrow. You can see how narrow they are, and incredibly steep.
Now, after all that monk business, let's fast forward a few centuries. The monks are gone, but the house, oh yes, the house, it's definitely had a glow up. Originally built in the 17th century, it's been tweaked, redecorated, and given more facelifts than a soap star. Each new owner seemed to say, yes, but what if we added just one more thing? And then there are the gardens. And these aren't your average stick a gnome in the lawn and call it done type of gardens. Oh no, these are carefully designed to impress. You've got terraces, manicured hedges, and views rolling across the hills that make you think, yep, I could sit here with a cup of tea and feel very superior. Here we are with YouTube legends Stephen and Dan from Come Along Dear, the very two who inspired me to finally get off my bum and start filming our travels. So if you're watching this, it's basically their fault. Now, Chris doesn't drink, which makes him the responsible one. I, on the other hand, discovered the classy cocktail of pink gin and Pepsi Max cherry. Let's just say, after 2 sips, I thought I was the new guru of van life philosophy. We chatted for hours, vans, filming, YouTube, and possibly solved world peace in between. Then I proudly set up the camera for the big group moment, but forgot one tiny detail. The microphones. Yep, they were still stuffed in my bag. So, instead of priceless conversation, you've got a silent movie of 4 people waving their arms and laughing. Just imagine the soundtrack. Wisdom from Stephen and Dan, dad jokes from Chris, and me oversharing with gin-fueled enthusiasm. Still, it was an absolute blast, and next time I'll remember the microphones, and maybe stick to tea.
Good morning, and here we are in Thirsk, and this is my breakfast, believe it or not, £2.79, okay, bacon, sausage, hash brown, fried egg, beans.
It doesn't include the tea?
No, but, it's with a spoon, so your unlimited tea is like £1.70, I think it's like
yeah,
that,
$1.79, I think.
But,
it looks good.
Look at that.
I'm going to go get another coffee. So yes, £2.79 in the Thirsk Weatherspoons.
Yeah, one of the cheapest you've ever found. So it's the second cheapest you've ever found.
Yeah. So
Can't
cool.
complain, can you?
No.
Anyway, leave me alone. Leave me alone to eat.
Well, Chris has found
bookshop.
6 charity shops so far in this place. Well, there aren't too many of those signs around Thirsk, which is good to see.
What time is it? 22. Yeah, so they are.
And look what just fell off.
Wow, I didn't even know.
I know, you need to put it on your hat.
Is that like that?
Yeah, looks fine.
It looks stupid.
The real stars of this town, it's the bollards. Yep, every single one has its own unique knitted topper, like a little fashion show for street furniture. Who needs Paris catwalks when you've got Yorkshire yarn bombing? You might know Thirsk as the home of James Herriot, the world's most famous vet, or as the place where we nearly spent all our pocket money on pork pies. The town's got cozy pubs, charming shops, and more charity shops than Chris can get lost in. Honestly, if there's a bargain within a mile, he'll find it. Yes, we will see how we do as we climb all these
Yes, this does not promising.
areas. Yeah, we'll see.
Does not look promising, Dion.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. We're at Brimham Rocks, which is well, it's a place of natural interest, and it's mega crowded as well.
Really crowded today, but it's a pretty day, so
It's a lovely day,
to be a bit
You can see a bit
crowded.
of you can see a bit of the rocks behind us.
Yes, there are loads. We're not going to get to all of them,
No,
but
of course not.
we'll do our best.
Yeah, of course not.
So yeah, National Trust.
Yep. There we go.
Look at that one.
If you're a professional flyer.
So yeah, it's pretty
Can you
impressive.
see that one? The way it's just teetering there where that boy is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just balanced there, isn't it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, cool.
Yeah, very. So, yeah, as I say, it's a really interesting place. Have to forget all the visitors and the school kids. I mean, it's just it's a day when obviously it's during the school holidays, so clearly everyone's come here, especially with the weather so lovely. But yeah, it's really interesting, these rocks. Of course, there was a time when I'll be doing what those kids are doing. That's climbing over the rocks. But unfortunately, those days are gone now. All I can do is
Long gone.
Long gone. All I can do is watch other people climb over the rocks. I've got no chance. I'm going to have a little walk down here. You suddenly see the ground appear, or the sky, you know, falling over. God, I used to be so agile. What did happen? Time is what happened. It's fascinating these rocks are here. Don't know why they're here.
Yep.
Little shot of Dion struggling through.
Wow. Honestly, this is nature's obstacle course. What looks like a casual stroll quickly turns into a full-body workout. Climbing, squeezing, wobbling, the occasional undignified shuffle. Chris moves like it's Mission Impossible, while I'm just trying not to trip over thin air. I think you're a bit wonky because I've got the camera in a wonky space, but I really don't want to set it all up as I normally do because I'm tired.
She's tired, of course she is.
I'm always tired.
Yeah, she is always tired.
I can't even remember where we started out today. Thirsk.
Thirsk.
Yes.
Went to Thirsk.
Yes.
You'll have seen a bit of Thirsk
Yes.
already.
Thirsk is lovely.
I was observing that it's a small little town centre. It has 7 charity shops. 7. One was closed though, unfortunately. But I went to the other.
Oh, so you only got to go to 6. What a shame.
I know. And what did I do?
What a
I'll show you
shame.
what I did. I bought Billy Connolly live in 1972, right, for £1. And for a similar price, I bought a people of my age will know this album. Rock Machine, I Love You, which is a CBS sampler with all cool people like Leonard Cohen and who else have we got on there? Leonard Cohen, Simon Garfunkel, Electric Flag, Laura Nero, Blood, Sweat and Tears, The Byrds, etc. So there's two little nice.
And no, we don't have a record player in the van.
We don't, but I do have one in storage.
Yes.
So the day will come when I'll be able to listen to them.
Yes.
One day.
We keep saying that. Well, when we get back to brick and mortar, I hope it's not anytime soon.
We'll acquire a base. We'll carry on trucking,
Yes.
but we will acquire a base.
Yes.
Okay, so put all our stuff out of storage and put it out properly in a flat, you know, with the stereo and the posters and all that good stuff. And then obviously we just sort of like, you know,
and I keep
travel around the country. We'll just go back to it once in a while.
Yeah, I keep messing up the camera. Don't ask me how I keep doing this.
She does.
But I keep forgetting about the microphones. So I put the microphones away in the box and then we start recording. So anyway, I do mess up. Sorry, I think you know who thought I was telling it on the voice to turn off. So, and I wasn't, and it turned off. But yeah, somehow thought I was telling
We
it.
just love technology, don't we?
Oh, goodness gracious. So yeah, I put the microphones in the box and then I put the box in my bag. I forget that I've done that. And because I still have the receiver, trying to pick up the microphones, I get no sound. So unfortunately, I've done that a few times and I really need to remember.
You notice I'm starting to doze off over here.
Yes, I know. I know. So yeah,
tired,
so we started out at Thirsk. We started out at Thirsk and then we went to the rocks. I'll put the name up here because I can't remember what the rocks were named.
Brimham Rocks.
What were they?
Brimham Rocks.
I don't think that was the name.
Okay.
But we'll see. We'll see. The name will appear. And it was absolutely packed. I mean, the kids are still out of school. It's a nice day. People were bringing picnics and all sorts. It's a National Trust site. But anyway, you would have seen that as well. So that was our little outing for today. We've had several other outings, which will probably be on this video as well. But as I said, I messed up the outros when I said goodbye and there's no sound. So ridiculous. Silly me. But anyway, so yes, that's it for today. And again, we're still getting those new subscribers. And again, we really do appreciate it. It's great. We've gone over the 400 mark. So thank you. Thank you all new subscribers. Thank you all old subscribers. And we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Can I have my box back, please? No. Big bully.